V is for... I can't believe I actually didn't think of this earlier, because obviously video making is definitely something that is, meaningful to me. I can't actually remember precisely why I suddenly decided to pick up my family's video camera and start making films, but I mean, it was a while ago, and who knows. I can tell you though that it stemmed from Lord of the Rings, as does most of my hobbies and activities in life. Yeah, Harry Potter may have changed my personality and self-confidence, but Lord of the Rings dictates my hobbies. So it started, I think, originally with me deciding that it was a fun idea to try to make a sort of fan film inspired by Lord of the Rings. I think my guess is that it probably sort of stemmed from seeing some recent Harry Potter fan films, because MuggleNet did a contest, and actually it's hilarious because if you look back at those, and I was like, whoa, that's so good. And now looking back, I'm like, that, it's creative enough, but it wasn't that spectacular. But I think then I sort of tried to write it, and I think at that point I had already been writing some Lord of the Rings fan fiction, so I was like, awesome, I can write a script, and this will be cool, and we can act it out, and it'll be awesome. That clearly didn't work, because if you notice, you don't see any of those on my channel. There's a good reason for that. It later sort of developed into some other little brainchilds I had in my head. At one point I thought it'd be funny to make little, not really sketches, but visual representations to go along with John Green's video of 50 famous last words of famous people, or whatever that was. That was interesting to film, and really strange and weird, and I swear the footage is probably somewhere still on the computer, but I don't think that's gonna see the light of day. It was strange. Somewhere down the road we discovered that we're a little bit better at improv. Give us a basic idea and we will just charge head first and edit it all later, which has been the things that are most, in my mind, most successful and most entertaining, at least to us, sometimes to my family, and occasionally to friends that are out of the loop on all of it but still appreciate some of the humor. It's also interesting, if you look back through my family, there's lots of home videos in my family. We have so many, not only of me when I was little and growing up that are still on VCR, but even my mom had done some video editing with VCRs. I know! It's kind of insane and really cool. There's one that I really enjoyed. Her and a bunch of friends had gone on this sort of camping trip, and they brought their ski boats, their water skis, canoes. They just had a weekend of water fun. So there's a lot of footage of my dad and his friends skiing and kneeboarding and trying to push each other over while skiing, basically playing King of the Wake, I guess. It was fun to watch. Then later, there's a whole compilation, fall after fall after fall after fall, and some of them are in slow motion. And underneath all this, there's music. And I have to say, I was very impressed. I mean, obviously it wasn't perfect, but I don't even know how they did it. I don't know. There's also videos of my grandpa when he was younger, which are really kind of cool to see, and fun to show him too, because he sort of remembers that but then sort of doesn't. And so as much as we enjoy watching videos of ourselves when we were younger and we're oh my gosh, why did we do that, this is 70 years ago for him. And it's also cool because we still have the same lake house as then, and so wait, is that, whoa, that tree is really small there. Or like, whoa, like there was actually like a clear path? Huh, who knew? Or like the water between the two islands. Look, that was back when you could canoe through it. I mean, that wasn't that long ago. I've canoed through it, but still. It's entertaining to look back. So I guess in some ways, video making has been in my family for a while. It just sort of happened that I took it over too. I have to say one thing that I miss about our old video camera, because it kind of stopped working, is it had this night vision switch that I don't remember if you've seen in any of the videos that are on this channel, but it, you know, like you see like in sort of like ghost hunting movies or like looking for monsters movies, where like everything that's black becomes like this cool green color. That is so much fun to film in. It looks ridiculous, but it's so cool, and it kind of looks professional. Also, it had a flashlight on the front, and so if it got dark, you flick on the night vision and flick on the flashlight, and you are good to go. So I have to say, my beautiful camera here is a lot lighter than that big honking thing, and also a lot easier to quickly take the card out and stick into the computer. But yeah, so video making, definitely a hobby of mine. If you guys ever have any ideas for fun things you'd like to possibly see me attempt, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best. Also, if you have any ideas for things I should do next year, because I don't know if you noticed, but this is the letter V. We're almost done with this alphabet series, and I've had fun doing it, but towards the end it's become really hard to think of topics, so I don't think I'm going to do it again. But that being said, I will see you next week. Also check out my review for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, because it was amazing and awesome, and if you haven't seen it yet, go find it and watch it. LNZ.